Just trying to take the edge off. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How are you doing? Happy Tuesday.
Hey, let's go. It's Tuesday.
Y'all know how I do. I'm
Happy
not gonna talk
Tuesday.
until I get people to share and add their friends to this live. I don't
You
talk,
know the
so
vibe. You know the
I'm just
vibe.
gonna
I
wait.
can't with you.
I'm just gonna wait until somebody share this live. Tag your friends, tag your mothers, your sisters, and your brothers. You better tag
Come on
somebody.
in. Come on in. I felt like
Oh,
it's Tuesday. Y'all at home. Y'all not doing nothing. Tune in.
So, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. How are y'all doing? Is this thing on? I think I see the white light and I see these beautiful faces. So I believe we are on, up, ready, and live. Brain Outreach Team is coming at you live. What's going on? Shout out to T.S. Madison.
hi.
Hey.
Push the
So,
vibe.
so before we get started in introducing this beautiful panelist, I do want to go over some things. First things first, I want you guys to remember that keeping it real 100. I'm sorry, keeping it 100. Keeping It 100 do have its own Facebook page. So if you have been watching, have been loyal to us, please, please, please go and like and subscribe to our page. Later on in the week, we will be establishing our own Twitter account as well as our own YouTube account for Keeping It Real as its own. So please, please, please be looking out for those. If you are on Facebook now, please go and like that page, go and subscribe, keep up with everything that we're doing. We're going to be doing some more things coming up throughout the year that is geared towards keeping it 100 alone. We are still considered Rain Outreach Team, and definitely been everything has been done through and funneled through Rain. But we want to definitely go branch out and do some things on our own as it relates to sexual health and of course Rain. So please, 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 please go and look at our page. There's also a direct link on that page on our Facebook page that can get you over to Rain's page as well as Rain's website. So you can look at what we do, how we do it, and our full staff as well. So please, please, please do not forget. Go to Rain's page, go to Keeping It 100 page. They are tied together, and go to www.carolinarain.org. Those are all connected. We are all in this together. So thank you. So I also wanted to talk about something that I have been talking to you guys about since we started the beginning, and I'm a little disappointed. And I'm going to challenge you guys today. I'm going to challenge my brothers today. I'm going to challenge you guys today. So we've been talking about these focus groups that we've been looking to promote and do and conduct virtually. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we haven't been getting the outcome that I've been looking for, the results that we were looking for. I'm a little disappointed because I expected people to kind of step up to that conversation. I'm challenging you to step up to that conversation. I'm challenging you to come and have a seat at my table, at our table, the table that we are creating for us to create our interventions for a prep to work in our community. We cannot allow our white counterparts to tell us how this drug is affecting and working in our community. There's no way possible that we can continue to do that. So I'm challenging you guys to come and be a part of that conversation. Reach out to Patrice, reach out to Bryce, and reach out to Sean. You have our information. Come and join that conversation. It is very important, and I am challenging you guys from here on out to be a part of that conversation. Thank you. And there's a little flyer for that as well. Join a virtual focus group so come be a part of that. Okay. And again, I know I kind of if you couldn't read it, if it was too fast, you can always reach and inbox either one of us. We all are all encrypted for that or equipped for that. So please, please, please do not hesitate. In addition to that, because we are also being sponsored by Crew, which is Sean's project, things like that. I also wanted to make sure that we start advertising for them as well. So here's a little flyer for Crew. Crew stands for Community Resources and Empowerment for Wellness. It is geared towards substance abuse. And when I say substance abuse, I don't mean for you to stop and quit. We're talking about the harm reduction model, meaning that we're going to go at your own pace. If you don't want to quit, you don't want to stop, you don't have to. But take it down to maybe 2 days a week as opposed to you doing it every single day. That is totally up to you, and you're gonna going to make your own goals as you come and join that conversation with them. So please, please, please come. That's being headed up by two ladies that I absolutely love, by Susan Reeve and Miss Lainey Wilson. As you can contact Richard, but you can also contact Sean. He is also a part of that movement. He's also a part of that community and that resource as well. So please, please, please feel free to contact him for your enrollment into Crew if you are interested. Those are the updates that I have today. I am also going to I'm going to start off by letting my panelists talk, so I talk a little bit too much. I'm going to start off with
Sean. Hey everyone, y'all already know it's your boy Sean. I am the PRE specialist here with Rain and with Crew. I specialize in harm reduction as it relates to substance abuse or substance use. Again, as Johnny just stated before, if you know anyone dealing with addiction or dealing with substance use, please send them over to me. I'm willing to work with you, talk with you, help you out as far as making a plan. If that is stopping, or if you want to just, like you said, do it 2 days a week or recreational, however you choose to do it. Just come on over. You can call me at the number below, or just inbox me and I can give you my email and we can go from there.
and we can take Bryce next.
Hey, it's me. It's me. I'm the peer assistance specialist at Rain. I case manage those who've been out of care for 6 months or more or longer. I help get them laid back to care, and I help them navigate their care for a year. I hold their hand. And also, join our focus group. I know you bitches sit here and watch it every single week. Join and stop fucking playing with my boss. Thank you.
And I'm so sorry to do this to her because I know she hates this. But we have Miss Mother.
I cannot.
Hi, everybody. I'm Patrice. I am the PrEP case manager and prevention case manager here at Rain. I operate a PrEP case management program that offers that particular medication for free to no cost, depending on your situation. That also comes with case management services to where I'm able to help you with job placement, resume writing, getting back in school, just kind of trying to find your path in life so you can live your best life. You can either call me at the number below. You can also text me. I really like text. And if you need any help with any type of healthy sexual information and having that conversation with kids or communities, please feel free to contact me as well. Thank you.
And that's on period.
That's that.
Okay. And then you have myself. Hi, everybody doing? I'm Johnny. And that's just me.
You tried it. You didn't get no close up or nothing.
Okay.
I don't ever do close ups for myself.
We noticed.
So we're actually about to dive into our topic. So our topic today will be, is it showing? Is this thing on?
Yes.
All right, would be self-pleasuring in relationships. So before we kind of dive into self-pleasuring in relationships, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, do you masturbate?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
And
freaking lootly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you masturbate, before or after you're done, do you ever feel weird about it?
No, I roll over and go to sleep.
I did go through that. I went through that stage of thinking, like, at first, like, it was weird, I was touching myself. Like, I went through that whole little stage for a minute. I'm just like, then I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, it's safer. I mean, hey, I can't nobody do it like me.
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
how about you, Brian?
It depends. It gets a little deep.
What
Now it gets a little deep.
It's a little deep.
It's a little deep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's it.
Yes.
I think that's the whole statement.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
take a step further. Have you ever been caught masturbating and felt guilty about it?
No,
Never felt guilty about it. No.
I never
Have
been
you
caught.
have you ever been caught masturbating and felt guilty that you
Felt
got
guilty
caught,
that you
or
were
the fact
caught.
that you were
Yes,
masturbating?
both. You
I
got
didn't
caught
feel guilty that
masturbating.
I didn't feel guilty that I was masturbating. I felt guilty because you walked in on I was really doing what I needed to do for myself. You should have not. You don't just walk in people's rooms. You don't just walk in people's rooms. You not.
Okay. My last question about
You didn't
my
answer, Johnny. What's
well,
happening?
I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer when I tie this in right quick. So, do you feel if your partner was to walk in and catch you masturbating, how would that make you feel first?
You want to join?
I don't know. I honestly can't answer.
Catch
I
the
don't
hint?
know.
You said Chauncey, you want to join? Patrice said catch the hand. What you say? What you say first?
Well, I mean, for me, it's a two-part. Either you can join or you can do your own thing and we can watch each other. Either one is fine.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that.
I
one.
agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Either join me, or if
Or
I
leave me alone.
I just let me do what I need to do, and you do
Yeah,
your thing.
leave
You
me
do your
be.
thing. Like, I mean, but then again, if we're in a relationship, I shouldn't. I'm gonna play devil advocate for a minute. But if we're in a relationship, I shouldn't be having to pleasure myself if I got a spouse. My spouse should be taking care of that. So I shouldn't be.
What if I'm not in the mood?
That's bullshit.
What if I'm not in the mood?
That's a whole lot of bullshit.
Maybe I don't want my ass
What?
up there ran 65 miles per hour every night. Like, damn.
What's
I'm
bullshit, Patrice?
not in the mood. So
That you got your just because you're in a relationship, that's the only sex you're supposed to be having, or the only pleasure that you're supposed to be receiving in a sexual fashion.
From that one person.
That's bull and the shit.
Oh God.
Well,
I say,
Damn,
boo, you do it better, LOL.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, sometimes you don't want to take the time, but sometimes you want. I mean, you know, that's a lot of extra shit for no reason.
It's hard.
Well, so I say those questions because I've had moments where I've been caught masturbating by my partner, and I immediately felt guilty, and I felt bad.
And
I felt guilty.
I never felt guilty.
I felt like I was trying to be, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I knew I was trying to be sneaky about doing it because I didn't want to like have sex. I just wanted to kind of get it done. But I felt like I was sneaking to do it. Like I had my porn turned down low, or I had my earphones in. Wanted to make sure he was asleep or something like that to kind of get it done. And I got caught, and I was like I act like I was asleep instead of me.
I would have cussed you out.
Listen, and I have had those moments where I'm like, and I still kind of like, I'm not gonna say I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100. I still have those moments where I'm kind of like, I don't really want to. I just want to jack off, but I don't want, I want to, I just want to do it fast, right quick. I don't, and still get nervous about him, but like walking into the room, it does make me nervous. It freaks me out. And I've been thinking to myself, you such a slut, talking to myself about it. Like, you just nasty.
So I have a story. Okay. Just a little brief small story. So that goes back to when me and my ex, when we was dating, almost the same scenario, Johnny, but I caught him masturbating. He was in the room. I was in the living room watching TV, doing my own little thing. And I knew he was in the room. I thought, he was asleep. He was laying down. And I ended up going into the room because I was going to grit something. And, he was in there, masturbating, jacking off, doing his little thing. And I'm just like, I caught a whole attitude, though. Because at first I really did. I'm gonna be honest. I really did because I'm looking at him. I'm like, I'm right here, bro. Like I'm right here in the front room. Like I'm not doing nothing. Like if you need to get off real quick. You want to get some head, whatever the case may be. I'm right here. Like I'm here to pleasure you. But at that time, I was being selfish. I didn't realize like it was one of those moments for him. He just wanted to hurry up. He had just woke up. It was hard. He wanted to go ahead and get it off real quick. And coming in and watch TV with me, but I wasn't very understanding about that at first. I was like, I'm right here, like you playing with me. I'm right here, like you playing, bro. Like you playing with me for real.
I'd be like, wow.
So
you need a towel.
That actually brings us to our next conversation, Sean, in regards to does masturbating have to stop because me and you in a relationship?
No.
Me growing up and thinking differently now, I'll say no. But before I would say it should. Like masturbation shouldn't be a thing.
Let's define our relationship. Do we live together or do we live in separate homes?
We live together.
No, it still shouldn't stop.
We still shouldn't stop.
Never.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I still would feel some type of way. I actively do it and I'm sneaking to do it, I still would feel some type of way. The fact that I am in the house, like you just said, I'm finna tell you. So like Sean just said, the fact that I am in this bitch in the other room.
That's right. True. Yeah.
And you just chose to go to the other room. It's not about me.
You.
In that moment, I just made it about
me. It's about me. I
just made it about me.
Now, Wig did have a comment that I think is very poignant. He said it leaves space for the partner to feel inadequate, but it's more about you than them.
Agreed.
So
okay,
I get that, but for me, if I walk in on my partner, it's a turn on to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna sit up here and watch. Thanks.
I'm about to get up and start doing something. Something gotta give.
And I'm gonna be honest, I have walked in on my partner and it felt some type of way of him jacking off. And so Patrice actually had that same mindset in regards to come join in. But my petty and my anger wouldn't allow me to join in. Bitch, no.
Yes, because I'm like, wow.
Okay, so you're mad because he didn't go in the other room and say nothing, but then when he does address it, then you mad too?
I'm mad that he didn't ask me.
Before. Call it what you want to call it.
We could have stroked it together. Like, what you doing?
Right.
You didn't even ask me. You just started without me. Like, how dare you?
Maybe there's a whole situation though. Maybe you don't want to have the time to, have that conversation when you could just go ahead and disappear real quick. Maybe they're doing something else. I still don't think it's.
What if it's a moment? Okay, so like, say if it's a scenario where we stand together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. You my spouse. Mm-hmm. You got to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have to get up until like 9 o'clock. So you at work by the time I get up. It's early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? My little man down here he woke with me. I need to take care of it, but you call me on FaceTime while you at work, and you like, yo, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm playing with myself. Like,
I wouldn't be mad.
Hey, why would you even answer the phone if you didn't want to talk about it? If you're going to answer the phone on FaceTime, then that's an invitation.
Right. That's true.
That's what that is. That's an invitation.
Facts though. But I'm saying, like, some people get mad about stuff like that. But like, why are you at home doing that? Why they ain't there? You could have waited till I got home and did it.
No, I'm not gonna hold this nut for 5 hours. Like, no.
That's the first thing I'm gonna say.
Why did you do that?
Wait till I get home, please.
What?
Nah.
This can't wait.
Stop that.
There's no pause on this.
That's a dub.
No.
Once you pause the line, don't stop.
Now, it can be revisited later on, but we're not getting ready to stop the show so you can finish your day and be tired and come home and have to recharge and then get back.
It's called rounds for a reason.
Right.
Not rounds.
Rounds.
Act
Okay.
one.
One.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not against it. If I'm not in the mood, you got to take care of yourself. Go ahead, because sometimes I just
Now that I
don't feel
do,
like
I
I don't feel
I
like
under-
getting penetrated. I'm sorry, I just don't feel like it today.
Hey,
Like,
Chance.
no, but see, and I put Bryce, that one I understand in regards to, but you that means you came in, you asked me,
Yeah,
I rejected and said no. So then you're going back to handle your business. That's totally different than you not giving me the option to come in there and
true.
or something.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
it's not about you.
Okay.
It's really not.
Why I gotta
It's
ask
just
you
like,
for permission to make myself happy?
that's
I'm
right.
making it happen.
Because it's mine. Because it's
I'm making it
mine.
happen.
Because it's
Oh,
mine.
that's a whole ownership issue. That's a whole different conversation. That's a whole different shit.
I
That
got
was
the
my
key to the
mindset
casting
before.
bell.
That's
That's
what I'm
why.
saying.
What you say? What you say, Sean?
That was my whole mindset before. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's why I got so mad when I walked in and I seen him doing it. I'm like, that's my piece of meat. And you in here and you tackling it by yourself. I can do that for you. We are
Right.
But usually I hear about heterosexual women getting upset when their boyfriends masturbate, and then when they call their boyfriends out, they be like, "Well, you don't be giving me none, so what you want me to do?" So that's the first time I heard about that. Now,
I have heard that before. I have heard that.
Same-sex relationships. I mean, we some freaks, so it's really rare for somebody to be like, "Nah, I ain't trying to join." Like, it's rare.
That ain't rare.
It ain't rare.
I don't
It
turn.
happens.
Prudes are prudes wherever you go.
Oh, Patrice, stop. Oh, Patrice.
I can't. I cannot.
Vanilla is vanilla, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your thing, then that's your thing.
Do that. But
I'm
Vanilla
just not
cookie
that person.
that's crazy. That is crazy to me.
Now, I do have a couple of comments. Wink said that the only time it should be a problem is when you're taking care of you, and then now they hot and ready.
I can go again. I can get that one. I'll
Okay.
give you about 10 minutes. I can go again. We can recharge up. Not even 10 minutes.
Catch this one. It's a double. It's a double one. Yeah, because why the hell are you doing it without me? And what made you go do it? First, if that's a good question. Second of all,
so now you can't be turned on by anything else because you in a relationship?
No.
First of all, because if I turn you on, why you leave me out of it?
Maybe you wasn't there. Maybe it wasn't that type of situation.
I thought about you in that moment. I had a flash.
Maybe I was watching some porn and I was like, hey, da-da-da-da-da-da.
So is watching porn cheating?
I was about to say, yeah. Do people think like watching porn in a relationship is bad? Like,
oh, y'all jumping ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, let me change it to UFC fight then. Okay. Hello.
Miss Allie Cat says, I be wanting parts. Right.
Period.
You can either do it on me or do it with me.
No, because if I caught your ass, I was there. I'm your damn boy.
That's what the invitation. So if you catch them, like you catch them in the act, that's an open door to either join or you're gonna piss yourself off and have an attitude.
But what if they don't want you to join? What do you want to finish by themselves?
You ain't got no choice. If I see that,
listen, then you can sit and watch. What you mean?
I'm just gonna be very transparent. If I walk in the room and I see that meat on hard, and I see you doing your thing, you don't have no choice. I'm coming to put my mouth.
It's called consent.
I'm coming to take part.
It's my dick. I do what I want. You can't do that.
I'm taking part. For real. That is crazy.
Now I got a couple of people that said sometimes it feels better to fantasize without your partner. So, sometimes, you might need that. And then, some people ain't trying to wait for no preparation. Get it in real quick.
And listen, you got to go clean out. You got to go sleep.
Yeah, got to clean out.
Got to take a shower, get it smelling like David Flowers and stuff. It's just a lot. By that time, I already could have been on jacked off and got it off.
I hate you, Ray.
Man.
You know,
Let me tell
stay
you
ready.
something.
Stay ready.
That's right. That's right. That's
Telling
right.
you,
Stay
that
ready.
is,
Okay. Listen.
I do think that I definitely understand the whole like having to go out and people have to clean out and that whole aspect of the bottom and top and thing and things like that. But I also like the front end. Anybody ever heard of front?
Yes, that's the
FRONT?
best thing ever.
So
What is that?
like, oh, I'm about to teach
Put
Patrice.
rubbing our dicks together.
Right, like,
I never even heard of it. So
What?
Carry on.
Okay, so fronting.
So you
Okay.
know, look, there you go.
We can't see it.
Got the two remotes. There you go.
We can't see it. Slide there you go. Yeah, slide it
There you
up a
go.
little bit.
so it's
You mean
like-
dry humping?
There you
Yeah,
go.
but it's called fronting.
Mm-hmm.
It's dry humping. It's what people did in high school.
It's fronting.
But it's closed off.
Yes.
It's naked.
That's just a waste of time.
So like,
Really
if
not.
I sleep,
Oh, no.
I sleep naked. When I wake up in the morning, I hunch. I
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess if you're in a relationship, that's cool. But I mean, okay.
I've been fronting since forever, and
Me
I feel,
too. It's
and I actually,
playing. Like,
and-
what you
and I
doing?
actually, and to be honest, there have been some incidents where I actually enjoy it better than
Right,
actual
right.
penetration sex.
Really?
Yes.
My best.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I enjoy massage and intimacy, but I mean, you.
They're rubbing against each other for 15, 20 minutes. Hey, sis, listen to friction.
First, no.
The Vaseline, lube.
Oh no. Oh, I don't. I definitely lube.
Lube.
Not Vaseline. Why?
Vaseline.
Why? Why?
I don't know about no Vaseline. Hey, first, I want to. Eric Jameson said teach, and he was talking about the fronting portion. He ain't never heard of it. I can't believe people ain't never heard of fronting, but I know
Because
why.
it's not. I mean,
That's not the term I use. Was hunching.
yeah.
I mean, it's the same.
I mean,
yeah, Patrice had it was dry hunching, Chad. Okay, whatever.
yeah.
It's just
I mean, but even if you have your clothes off, I mean, I would still call that more of massage, not this.
I don't know. I feel like it's that impact, like that pelvis impact. Only one even like, Bryce said, I've had some of my best orgasms just fronting, no penetration at all. We kissing, we fronting, and I'm done. Oh,
that's it.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Like and whatever. And then sometimes whenever a hookup has taken place or taken place, and all I wanted to do was front. And of course I'm talking to somebody or I'm hooking up with somebody that don't know what it is and whatever. So they like pretty much like a Sean, like, girl, what we doing? I'm like, I don't want to penetrate. Can we just do this? This is not like they feeling weird, like it didn't go well.
I mean, that's a fetish, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a fetish. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to understand what it is.
It's an experience.
It is experience, but I for me, stuff like that would only be something I would want to share with relationships, and not. I can't. I don't want to touch you like that.
No. I cannot do it.
I just.
Is it sex to be intimate?
I mean, I feel what she's saying. It's definitely. I think that can definitely be an intimate thing because you are kind of more so locking eyes with each other at that particular moment.
Really,
y'all are face to face.
Yeah.
You're really in their face. You really have to kiss on their neck, lick your nipples, things like that.
That's
so
how I like to have sex. Kissing, that's not intimate to me. That's how you have sex.
Oh no, I don't
that's
like
how you have sex.
Oh, no, I don't like kissing. I like kissing it with my partner, but as far as like sex in general, I do not like kissing.
You don't kiss.
And to be honest, I only kiss my partner because it's expected in our relationship in regards to us having sex. But I don't like to kiss anyway. I'm not a kisser at all. I don't like it.
I like to kiss the person I'm in the relationship. I like to kiss my partner. I love to kiss him, but it's something that is very personal. You all up in here is not what this hit and run is about. I don't know you. Give me back my purse. No.
I ain't about to sit
Listen,
here
you
and
can
lie.
look in my purse. Cause
I'm very much.
I like all of
like,
that.
Let's
I
get
like all of
chocolate
that.
wasted. Let's go to the bar. I'm making out with people at the bar that I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
Like I've
Yeah.
done that before. It's no shade. I've done that before. Even I went to the beach in Miami, and this straight couple, this girl she wanted to see me kiss her boyfriend, so she bought us shots, and me and her boyfriend was like tonguing it down, like he was really cute. So bitch, I'm just like, girl, what is going on? Like, but I was with the chick.
Self pleasure.
Wink told me to tell you that mono is for real. Pull it back.
Okay. Okay. Listen.
But yeah, kissing to me seems such a very personal thing. So that's not. Mm-mm.
I also
That depends on what kind of kissing y'all like tongue kissing, getting all intimate, or just like pet kissing, like
anything on my face.
I'm not too big on that either. I'm really
my
not.
neck, my face, my lips, my ear, all of that.
But yeah, usually when you date somebody, you do that. I like
ears and neck is cool, but just not my face.
Yeah, making out is very intimate. Very, very
intimate.
And I like to grip the face too. I like to grab the face.
Like, oh no!
Like all of that.
Oh no!
Yes.
No! No!
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
That freaked me out. But also going back to masturbating, I do like sometimes if I'm in the mood to like we're just kissing and masturbating together.
Oh, that's fun.
I can deal with that as well. Yeah. But that's another masturbating, with your partner and things like that. But I want to move on to the next kind of semi-topic that goes along with masturbating. And I want to know from you guys, and this is also for the audience, so please comment. What role does porn play in your relationship?
It doesn't.
But if I did,
and we kind of touched on it earlier.
If I did have one,
I do it by myself, but it's not something I do with my partner.
I think for me, it will as far as a role that it will play, I would get ideas from porn and try to experience that with my partner at least, Or I'm just saying, I'm being honest. Like if I see a position or something, like I've seen some really crazy positions that I've been wanting to try, and if I was with my partner, I want to can we watch this porn together? You would see how he laid down right, and he got his legs thrown back, and he got that pushed up. I need you to sit on top of it, just let's do that. Or if we need to watch porn to get off together, we jacking off together, whatever the case may be. Then
just come up the bathroom and be like, babe, let's buy a swing. Let's buy a swing.
Miss Wilson says she a porn star.
Okay. So, hey.
Period.
We all got videos.
So
maybe published or unpublished.
I like this question because it makes me think about this is something my ex told me. I asked him why did he watch porn while we was in a relationship? When he would go and be by himself, because he would go watch porn and jack off and do his own little thing in the room. But he was telling me, he was like, sometimes just I think Patrice said it earlier, how sometimes people like to fantasize by themselves about things that they can't really do in a relationship. Like my ex told me I ain't even gonna say it on live, but he liked to watch a certain kind of porn that he felt like I would judge him if he told me what kind of porn it was. And I was like,
right.
And he did tell me what kind of porn it was, and I looked at him real funny when he told me at first, but I was like, you know what? I mean, if that's what you're interested in when you watch porn that gets you off and turns you on, do your thing. I can't provide that, what they doing, so I mean.
I agree with you. I broke up with somebody because they was into some weird shit, so I had to let it go. So, but I understand.
He likes straight porn. He loves straight porn.
Straight porn is not a problem.
We watch porn together, so I don't know. Not all the time, but sometimes it's fun.
I've experienced that too, Sean. Where I was dating this guy who like watching so but I didn't notice until afterwards. But when he would watch porn by himself, things like that, or like I wake up and like of course I'm like back then I was immature and stupid. So I would wake up and catch him jacking off, and of course I'm mad. What you doing? Things like that. And then he would but before but before he put his penis away, he'll click off his phone first. That's the first thing he do because that's because he's scared I'm gonna judge him about the porn that he's watching. So I asked him like, why you like, what's up with your like, what's going on? Like, why you nervous about me to look at your porn history? I don't want you to judge me, blah, 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 and things like that. I'm like, why would I judge you? Like, I mean, what could and in my mind, what could you possibly be looking at that I'm going to judge you on? Like, what?
Yeah.
He said, and I quote, and ain't nothing wrong with this, but he likes looking at little people. That's
the midget
likes,
porn.
yes. And
I know some people that like midget.
What you doing?
That
Huh? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
And that one was different for me because I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know how I can fulfill that fantasy.
You can't.
I can't.
You can't.
But that one was a weird one for me, Sean. That one was kind of weird for me. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I know people that watch trans porn. They don't.
I something. Patrice actually got me into watching trans porn. She did. She got me into watching trans porn. I love to watch a good trans man porn.
Woo!
I love it. I love it.
That's because Sean or Bryce, one of them had showed me one. That's why I was telling you about it. I was like, I didn't know this was a thing.
I saw this person don't even know they my man yet, but it's this trans man, y'all. Oh my God. I can't.
Trans man porn has definitely been coming up in the game.
Yeah.
I love it.
But you also gotta remember too, a lot of trans men don't want to do that though.
They don't.
Right. That's true. That's true. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Oh, Lord. And you know what? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm trying to find.
Shut up, Wayne.
What did he say?
He just comments on my sexual openness about the things that I will talk about in the next year.
Okay. So Miss Regina says, my ex looked at porn and tried to do some of it with me. I thought who he was cheating with. Okay.
Oh no!
I cannot.
No, he's trying to get some new trade.
I got Christina said that sometimes it plays a role of we have run out of ideas and want to see as well as laugh, and the laughing makes it more intimate and not just having regular sex, which is kind of what we do. Because I am a porn critiquer. I find it to be very entertaining as well as a turn on sometimes. Because sometimes it's just so bad. Like
it's funny.
Very bad.
That it's really funny. Like, you know, being a nerd, I've seen like the cosplay porn, and it is a whole new world. and then there's the hentai anime porn, which is one of my favorites, but most people can't watch that. They'd be like, no.
Because I've seen a clip of something like that before, and it messed up Sailor Moon for life in my head. No. I did not need to see Sailor Moon doing all of that.
Y'all be watching that cosplay stuff.
Oh my God.
I was when I was 13, I was concerned about how they cut that hole to the pizza. Like, that's what I was thinking about. They cut that hole perfectly into the pizza. He just opened the pizza box, and I was like, wait, is that a real pizza? And why did they waste the pizza like that? He even had to do all of that.
Oh God.
That's just my logic.
I mean,
my stomach hurts.
One of the things that how porn has played a role in my relationship is that I've actually how can I put this?
I like I like hood shit. I like black people, black couples, black gay couples, black lesbians. I like that, you know, fuck me with your chains on type shit. I like that shit. Like, I like amateur. I'm into like I kind of got like this trucker thing going on. I like truckers a little bit, so I'll be watching that too.
With the Timbs,
you know, so you know, like
brown
I like
Timbs?
that, you know.
Not the brown Timbs. That's the trade.
Yeah, fuck me with your Timbs on, please. Please. I need all of that.
I like a lot of different porn. I'm a porn connoisseur, I like to say, because I watch a little bit of everything. I find it fascinating, the sex that people like to have, the different kinds of things that turn people on. It is so entertaining to me. But my favorites are probably I like the rough stuff. I like the rough porn. I can do black or white as long as it looks real. I hate the fake porn star shit. It bothers me. I don't really want it to be lovey-dovey, but I want it to look like you actually having a good time. And like,
how about the storyline?
I don't give a fuck about storyline.
You know, these storylines.
Yes, I know who Wesley Pipes is. Yeah.
I need that.
What you say, Sean?
Part coming in, or they like playing basketball, and then you got somebody like coming to somebody's house, and it was just but those ones make me laugh because I feel like at that point during sex, they're really acting like you're really your moans aren't real to me. Like you're not really into that. Like you look crazy to me. Like I'm judging you.
You ever heard of Latino Fan Club?
Mm-mm.
No.
Just type it in.
Not Latino Fan Club.
Just type it in. I promise you won't.
So
type in boys in the crib.
What about? Do you think that a person that is in a relationship with somebody that does porn, do you think that person that doesn't do porn watches their porn next to jack off to it or masturbate to it?
I wouldn't torture myself.
Probably.
But probably.
I would think so. I would think so.
I mean, that's like saying you have a video of yourself, but you can't watch it and get turned on. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Unless there's a jealousy issue.
My partner engaged in sex with other people.
Mm-hmm.
The jealousy issue.
I agree.
I agree.
But I feel like if you have that issue too, then you won't even be having a partner that does that in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that would play a major big part in the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to me, porn stars and strippers kind of fall in the same category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because strippers don't have to fuck their clients.
They don't. But as it
some
relates,
do, but not all do.
But as it
not all do.
As it relates to, I'm using my body to get money, or I'm using what I have to get additional resources. Is what the comparison is about. But we know it's different. But I do think that I think that sometimes like that'll get weird when it comes down to I'm watching my boyfriend's porn video, and I'd be like, "You didn't fuck me like that."
Yeah.
And now you mad because you like, why you don't do that with me?
Like you wasn't into that. You wasn't.
I mean, maybe that person is run through. Maybe that's why he don't fuck you like that. That motherfucker ain't got no walls. What the fuck?
That's true. That's true.
I mean, you know,
that could be it.
Because I can still control my bowels.
That's different.
Because I've seen some things that happen and go down to where I'm just like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to get it like that.
No, I don't.
Fisting bothers me. That's probably one of the few things in porn that really bothers me.
My cousin
fisting really bothers me.
And she has a problem with her. Well, he needs to pay her bills.
Right.
No,
like
she said
on the floor,
he has no problem.
No, he had no problem. Yeah. Wink said porn get paid by the scene, strippers get paid by the shape.
That's on that. That's on that.
Oh, that's funny.
But I do think that I have grown in regards to how I feel about my partner watching porn, and my partner actually masturbating. Because like I said, back then I used to get very hot, very upset, and I think now I'm at a point where it's like sometimes I would rather you go do that so that I can kind of sleep in a little bit, so I can kind of go to sleep a little early. Not say I don't want to have sex. Not say I don't want to have sex with you, because I definitely want to pleasure my partner and love that moment that we share. But there are, like you said, there are some times where it's like I'm tired. Like I don't want to. I don't wanna. And I would rather. And I will hand you the lotion. Go ahead and go. Go think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, sometimes I just lay on the side. You know, just whatever.
Not lay on the side.
Just lay on the side. You know, go crazy. You know, it's whatever.
I'm weak.
Oh shit, that's funny.
You know, he tapped my shoulder. I'm like, okay, here you go. You know, that's it.
You know what though? That's the funny thing. You know what? That you just said that, you mentioned that, it just brought up something else in my head in regards to, like, sometimes, and I've said this because I've seen it before in my past relationship, that the partner is don't feel like they can approach the other partner with sex. Mm-hmm. So for instance, like I be in the bed laying down and I'm watching TV or something like that, and my partner is horny and want to have sex and don't know how to approach me with it, so they'll rather just, not have sex. They will rather me wait to make the first move as opposed to them making the first move. I have had that happen to me in the past where like they didn't want to approach me with it, and I'm like, man,
right now, baby. I'm telling you, when I want it, and if it's there, I'm
touching it. Period.
If you don't want me to touch it, you need to say something before I go ahead and get ready to do what I need to do. Because let me tell you something. As long as it's there and we sitting there rubbing and kissing and carrying on and doing that.
You ain't gotta ask. I mean, that's it.
Hello, somebody home? I know the mall is open, but is anybody shopping?
Right.
Just sit next to him and grab it. But like, so what you doing?
Oh shit. We had a comment from Christina. She said she tried that and he masturbated so hard that he shook the whole bed. So what I tried to help happen so he would hurry up and finish. I was over. How do you sleep when you're trying to have a whole earthquake on your side of the bed?
He was going at it.
He was going hell.
That's when you tell that motherfucker to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Exactly. Listen, don't disrespect the sleep with you jacking off. I don't mind you jacking off beside me doing your thing, but like you going do that buck with it. You need to go get into.
You need to go in another room.
Yeah, like
you need to go in another room.
But I think sometimes that's done on purpose.
Oh yeah, it's on purpose.
That noise.
They pissed off.
They doing it on purpose to wake you up so that you don't have no choice but to get up and join.
Mm-hmm. Like you hear it.
It's like hear it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you hear it. Because I used to do it. I used to do it. Oh, you don't want to join? Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
That's childish as hell.
It is very much childish.
Y'all got me.
How y'all ever been chilling with a boy and y'all actually was like into the movie? He just pulls it out. And you just look at him like, I'm watching the show.
No.
Yes.
2 occasions. I'm like, what you doing? I'm into the show.
No.
I'm not.
Sorry, not me.
Not right now.
I mean, I can be into the show, but it'll end real quick. I mean, that's the end of the show.
Elsewhere. Pick up. Look at. Is it still good?
I mean, we can watch it.
I'm gonna be honest. Price.
I'm like the market.
Come on. And depending on the show, depending on what we're watching, you're not gonna move me.
Exactly. Don't move me.
Nigga, move me.
I'm watching my show.
I'm watching my show,
I'm
and I
watching my
promise,
show.
but I promise you, it's worth the wait if you wait till it's in.
Thank you. Thank you.
It better be.
Uh,
It better be.
oh God,
I'm watching my show.
Oh, my God.
I could be finished by then. We not. It's over by then.
Yeah, you
I don't want to deal with
be
it.
a moment for people now. Like they get horny, and you be in that moment because sometimes when you really be horny and you jack off and you be thinking that you want to have sex with somebody, and you that whole moment, like you good for like a good little second. Like okay, I don't need to have sex or nothing with nobody. Like I'm good. Then
For
you
a couple
get the
days.
feeling again.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
That's one. That is one thing about being single is that like when you have those moments to where like, well, I want to go out and have sex with somebody. I want to go out and have sex with somebody, and you jack off, and you good for a good 3-4 more days, and be like, oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm glad I jacked off. I didn't want to have sex with somebody anyway. Yeah, I know
Answer that
you
nigga
mean.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
Ben, look, I'm telling secrets now on live, y'all. But been on schedule. Somebody they were like, "Can I come over tonight?" You be like, "Yeah, you can come over."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take that shower. You get ready to go. You can jack off before you get in the bed. You like, okay, now no shade. They calling and texting you like, "Listen, bro,
I'm not. Something popped up.
We're gonna do a rain check." I'm
Right.
good tonight.
Right. I don't even want to deal with nobody.
Facts. Like,
Right. I'm not like that, but I understand. Like sometimes, like if you're on the chat line, if you just go ahead and get one over with, you'll just go ahead and hang up. And sometimes that don't work. It just makes it worse. It just depends.
Bitch, hold on. Stop.
you heard it.
Stop.
You heard it. You heard it.
I heard it.
You heard it.
I heard it. Did she
Heard
say
Heard you, man. Heard
chat
you.
line? No, ma'am.
I cannot deal with the madness. I cannot.
Y'all killed the chat line for me.
When I used to do an interactive mail like hell.
Ooh.
Y'all remember that chat line?
Yes.
No.
I remember all the chat lines.
Legendary. All the trades.
So many. On the back of the Creative Loafer, it had all the chat lines and all the free codes.
You have a message from.
Right.
I'm 5'7", 145.
Okay.
I'm fully versed right now. But you get your whole description on the phone. Just what's up? Like,
Oh my God.
I'm
Yes.
fun tonight. I'm trying to pull
That was definitely a thing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all was out there
All right.
in the twine.
Yes. Oh my God. I used to have so much fun with them chat lines. It's unreal. Like, oh my God.
Plenty of Fish started out as a chat line.
Oh, for real?
I think I used to be like, yeah, this your boy Eric, look, very young and sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. But
You got the button. You can push the next profile, or you can listen.
Yes. Yes. Do you want just your city or the whole state? Yes. All of that.
All of that. I remember that. I remember it. Like, that's funny you said that.
Yo,
Chat line.
All the chat lines. That was a good
The
time.
different ways of meeting people then was so like you didn't just have to go on social media. It was so discreet. Like, oh, I met you on this, like like, and when you see each other,
It was like, I think that being able to hear somebody's voice makes it so much better than just looking at a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
People are quick to judge off a picture now. They need to see what they're talking to.
Right.
Because you can have somebody that looks one way and their voice be total left, and then you're confused.
I gagged a couple times on there. You thinking it's a trade with a little deep voice to get that Miss Cunty Stunty? See,
It's me.
That's not what we discussed. That's not what we discussed on this chat line, sweetie. You said that you was with all of it. You told me to give it up. You was giving it up.
By the time I started doing chat lines as a kid, I had already started watching Lifetime with my grandmother, so I never met up with nobody off a chat line. Y'all wasn't gonna get me.
I watched Lifetime with my grandmother too. I didn't play that.
Y'all gonna get me. I'll be like, I'll talk to you all day. I'll set up a time and place to meet you, and
And never show up.
And pay.
Never show up.
And pay.
Never show up.
Oh my God.
Locked
Nope.
That is terrible.
Not to mention, I was underage anyway. So
Right. So it's not really terrible for you because you was underage in the first place. That's a whole different situation.
Right.
Fact.
But yeah, no.
I'm gagging. I am
But
gagging.
we're gonna go ahead and actually start wrapping this up. I do want to go ahead and mention our sponsors, of course. So we do have Crew. One thing I didn't mention earlier about Crew, Crew stands for Community Resources and Empowerment for Wellness. One thing I didn't mention is that they are really trying to get a trans group started. And for anybody or viewers that know of anybody that needs to reach out or wants to be a part of a trans group, please reach out to Patrice and Sean, as well as you can call the numbers listed right now on the screen. And yeah, so pretty much Crew, and I'll kind of let Sean kind of explain that more whenever he does his outro. But it's for people that are I didn't mean to say it like that. But it's for people who are
His little
experiencing
outro.
issues. Right, I didn't mean to say it like that. But when people that are experiencing substance abuse, one thing that I like about Crew is that they're not just tackling the substance. They're also tackling the mental health portion behind the substance as well. I think a lot of programs that are out there kind of forget that mental health plays a big part in substance use. So I think Crew shows or jump ahead when it comes down to focusing not just on the substance that you're using, but also that what's driving you to kind of use that substance, or abuse that substance, more to say. So please reach out to Sean as it relates to Crew. Again, I am still sending out my challenge. There will be a hashtag coming out later on this week. Hashtag challenge prep. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out. Hashtag challenge prep conversation. Hashtag challenge come to the table. Hashtag challenge something. I'll figure it out later. But I'm challenging all my Black MSM, Black same gender loving males.
Same gender loving.
Thank you. Black gay men to come out and be a part of this virtual conversation. We're talking about PrEP. We're talking about how does PrEP look in our community.
Yeah.
The best way for it to be effective. I'm gonna go on my historically as it relates to bringing things to our community. That there are white people that sit at their table and create interventions that think that's going to work for us. That's no longer working. We need to hear from you guys, hear from us. We are the experts as it relates to us in this matter. So please hit one of us up. It don't matter who. You're all connected, so that you can be a part of that focus group. We're also doing IDIs, which stands for in-depth interviews. If you are already on PrEP, we want to know why, how is it working for you, so that you can be a blessed audience. You can we can get your story and figure out what pinpoint what works for you and create interventions for other people so that it can work for other people as well. So please, it is a challenge. I'm challenging anybody that is on this live, talk, share, comment to be a part of this conversation. Please. And I'm going to go ahead and let Bryce start his outro.
Go ahead, Bryce.
Hey y'all, it's Bryce. You already know what I do. I find people who've been out of care, who need to link back to care, and I case manage them for a year, and I help them navigate their healthcare. So if you need my assistance, call the number down below. Also, if you know what dark skinned dude that's 6'2" who could fuck me in his chain and Tim, hit me up too. Thank you.
Oh, but yo,
I'm stuck.
I don't even know what to do. I'm weak right now. I am weak right now. Yo, Bryce just took the cake. Yo, but y'all already know it's your boy Sean. I am the peer outreach specialist here with Rain In with Crew. I specialize in harm reduction as it relates to substance use. So again, if you know anyone dealing with addiction or anyone that's dealing with substance use, and let me break something down. If you know someone that has used within the last 90 days, and I don't even care if that's weed, cocaine, I don't care, alcohol, sex, anything of that stuff, please send them to me, okay? We need to have a discussion. I want to get up, be a part of their life. I want to let them know somebody care. Somebody's been going through the same thing they went through, and how to deal with and how to cope with that mechanism, and just how to learn how to deal with these things that we're dealing with life right now. So please send them to me. Call the number below. Email me if you need to. I'll send my email if I need to. Reach out. I got condoms again, y'all. I got condoms.
Period.
I got
And
condoms.
lube.
And lube. Come on.
Hi, everybody. It's Patrice. Of course, I am the prevention case manager here at RAIN. I offer a PrEP program as well as case management services. I also do healthy sexual conversations in the community. We talk about STDs, how to talk to your kids about sex and get them prepared for real life instead of giving that don't do anything speech. I also have free Plan B for ladies out there that might fuck up and have a crazy night. Doesn't matter. I have it for free. No judgment. I also have condoms and lube. You guys have a great evening and be safe.
You have what again, Patrice? You have condoms and what?
Condoms and lube.
And I think.
And and Johnny.
What Johnny at?
I'm
What
right here.
Johnny
I'm
at?
sorry.
Oh, he tried.
Johnny West, go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I am Johnny, and I am every woman. It's all in me.
Period.
But I'm just I don't know. I always kind of I don't know what to say for this. But
Shade.
I'm also a part of the outreach team. We go out into the community. We give out condoms and lube. We also want to just know that we're not just about condoms and lube. We can come up to us, have a conversation, sit and talk. We do one-on-ones in regards to sexual health. Talk to us about things. We are pretty knowledgeable, call ourselves subject matter experts as it relates to sexual health. When it comes down to the enemas, your fleets, how to clean out properly, all of that. We're kind of a one-stop shop.
I'm so weak right now.
But it is true. Even that's going as far as how to disclose what the conversation look like. We're kind of a one-stop shop. And if we reach a point where we do not have the answers to, we can definitely resource out and point you in the right direction. So reach out to us at any given moment, any given time. You have our social media platforms. You have our phone numbers you can call. If it's 12 o'clock at night, you may not get a response to tomorrow morning. It's being real. But thank you all for joining. And please do not forget to like and share our Keeping It 100 page. We will also be having a YouTube channel that is being worked on and constructed right now. We also have a Twitter that we're working on and being constructed right now. So be looking out for that stuff later on this week. It'll be posted on our page once it's finished, so that you can kind of keep follow up. And then for people that don't have Facebook, sometimes don't have Facebooks and want to view it on Twitter and YouTube, we want to make sure that option is there for you guys as well. Okay. So thank you. Oh, and before I go, tune in Thursday. We're talking about love versus poison.
Love versus poison.
Talking about toxic relationships. We're talking about all that
abuse.
stuff. We actually have two. We actually have two special guests is coming on. We have a love coach who is a licensed counselor as well, and that person is by the name of Byron Jamal. Has his own page and his own Instagram show that he does every week, talking about relationships, talking about relationship goals with different people, and they're kind of talking things out and things like that. Is a good watch, a good show. I watch myself, but he will be joining us on Thursday. And we also have a substance abuse counselor and substance abuse hotline volunteer. This is somebody that when somebody's going through a substance abuse issue and they call the hotline, she's the first responder. So she's very knowledgeable in regards to substance abuse. So please tune in for our Thursday show. And we'll start advertising that as of tonight. So thank you. You have a good night.
Thank you. Bye. Wesley,
you guys have a great night. Bye.
It's a vibe. It's a
Bye.
vibe. It's a like drive by.